I need to be in the place that makes me happiest. And I just want to be 24/7 with my babies and my family.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebs who have left Hollywood due to being burnt out.
You know, there's never totally getting used to it. Never totally people looking at you when you walk down the street and stuff like that. And considering I have the same face I did when I was 9, it's hard for me to escape.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most talented actors who, at one point, have removed themselves from the Hollywood rat race for the sake of their mental health. Which of these stars would you love to see make a major comeback? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Emma Watson. In 2016, Emma Watson decided to take a brief break from the movie scene in order to focus on herself and her work on feminist projects. After working on 8 Harry Potter movies, she seemed as busy as ever with other big titles like The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Noah.
Just sorry you have to go back and visit your dad.
I'm in such a good mood, I don't think even he could ruin it.
When the actress inevitably started to feel snowed under, she zeroed in on the work that was currently the most important to her. It was all very Hermione-ish of her, which we couldn't love more. She has since returned to Hollywood to partake in the live-action Beauty and the Beast and the widely acclaimed Little Women.
I want adventure in the great white somewhere.
She's now taking her acting career one project at a time and continuing to focus on the things that make her happiest.
Today, we are launching a campaign called He for She. I am reaching out to you because we need your help.
Number 9. Queen Latifah. While speaking to Parade in 2019, Queen Latifah shared her experience of burnout and offered up some advice for readers who may be in a similar place.
I'm sorry if I was, maybe a little too honest with you. But I wasted too much of my life being quiet.
Latifah, who made her fame as an actress, singer, and rapper, may be multi-talented, but that doesn't mean she doesn't also have to take a break every once in a while.
There's plenty of people out there with triggers ready to pull it while you trying to jump in front of the bullet. Young lady,
Latifah said, quote, "I've had to literally go away and recover from burnout," and went on to explain the physical toll burnout takes on a person. For the Hairspray actress, the best way to deal with the problem was checking in with herself and ultimately taking a step back.
there's a light in the darkness of the night.
Number 8. Sandra Bullock. After recently making 3 movies in the span of 2 years, the Oscar-winning actress has decided it's time to take a break.
You just mentioned this is the last one, people. Are you joking with that, or you are taking a step back from film?
Right now, and don't know how long that'll be, I need to be in the place that makes me happiest.
In 2022, she explained that work had become a crutch for her, but it's since left her exhausted. With a career spanning over 50 movies, we can't say we blame her.
Am I a good person? Not a joke. Not rhetorical.
You are the best person that I know.
She also admitted that she's, quote, not capable of making healthy, smart decisions due to burnout. The hiatus will allow her to step away from the rigorous schedules and time pressures of filmmaking, as well as to focus on her children, who she adopted in 2010 and 2015.
She says her mind was on her baby.
All I kept thinking about was he's at home. Like, I didn't care. I didn't care that it was there. I just wanted to go home.
Number 7. Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff burst onto our screens as the titular character in Lizzie McGuire and became so beloved that there was no shortage of opportunities for her.
Make a wish.
I'm in Rome with my best friend. I'm good. You make one.
Okay.
She branched out into movies, launched a music career, a clothing line, and a perfume all within a few years. In 2009, after wrapping 3 films, a sold-out tour, and an album, she put it all on pause when burnout began to really set in.
I mean, I came up in the time where paparazzi was like taking a picture of your every move and zooming in on your cellulite and like you're either too thin or you're too fat and how could you be on TV you're never just enough or right for people.
She explained it as the sort of exhaustion that, quote, one night of sleep doesn't fix. Looking back on her career, Duff says that the decision to take breaks is what's helped her maintain success.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Number 6. Taylor Lautner. In 2016, Twilight star Taylor Lautner took a step back from the limelight. Plenty of child actors leave the industry once they reach adulthood, but Lautner was working non-stop into his 20s. When he was cast as Jacob Black in the popular teen franchise, the job became a whole different animal. Yes, pun intended. No one could have predicted the scale of the Twilight phenomenon, which catapulted Lautner and the rest of the cast to superstardom.
In the moment, it's like, it got frustrating because you just wanted to live a normal life. But then when that's taken away from you at all, you start to question yourself and start to be like, oh, do people not care about me?
It seems pretty natural that once he left Jacob behind, the actor was ready for rest. Lautner returned in 2022 with Netflix's Home Team.
We got another 7 minutes. Another 7 minutes.
That's okay. Let's go now.
Number 5, Winona Ryder.
Beetlejuice! Oh, no! Why are you doing this? Leave me alone, all of you!
Winona Ryder's acting career was at its peak in the late 80s and throughout the 90s. From cult classics like Beetlejuice and Heathers to Oscar-nominated roles in big-budget period pieces, she couldn't put a foot wrong.
No, Betty, your daydreams are a lot better than my realities, believe me.
But the pressures of fame, a mounting work schedule, reliance on wrongly prescribed prescription drugs, and a very public shoplifting charge all took their toll. Ryder has since revealed that she was clinically depressed. She had previously withdrawn from projects due to nervous exhaustion, and in 2001, she embarked on an official hiatus from acting. 4 years later, she would return, much to our delight. Nowadays, Gen Z will probably know her best as Joyce from Stranger Things.
Blink once for yes, twice for no. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
Number 4, Lindsay Lohan.
Instead of just going and learning to say no and really putting myself first.
Stardom seems challenging enough as an adult, but we can't imagine what it's like to navigate as a child. From The Parent Trap to Mean Girls, Lohan definitely knows a thing or two about child stardom. While she demonstrated her skills and on-screen charisma for years, the mid-2000s would unfortunately see her more likely to be making headlines for DUIs and other legal issues. It's been a long road for the actress, but taking a break from Hollywood seems to have helped.
I really learned to appreciate what it is to go, do my work, and then leave and just live a normal life.
She's had some positive reviews for her TV and stage work lately, and things seem to be looking up.
It's just that I don't want to be in the hotel business.
Have you tried telling him that?
Daddy wouldn't understand. As far as he's concerned, this is the perfect career for me.
Number 3, Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman began his acting career at the age of 3. Over 100 commercials, 50 TV series, and various movie roles later, this is an actor with an insane resume. Unfortunately, it wasn't all glitz and glamour.
I think a lot of it is just the psychological kind of beatdown of like, you need to be, disciplined and docile and do what we tell you. But there's also the factor of this is our meal ticket.
His memoirs revealed that he was on diet pills when he was young and emancipated himself from his abusive parents at the age of 15. He suffered at the hands of industry professionals and struggled with substance use disorder. After a 10-month rehabilitation program, he returned to acting. Because of his experiences, as well as those of friends in the industry, Feldman now advocates for child victims of abuse in Hollywood and is passionate about raising awareness around the issue.
Well, if I can make a wish and make it come true, it wouldn't be about a project, though. It'd be, about the world,
Number 2, Amanda Bynes. The Nickelodeon child star turned Hollywood leading lady was just 24 when she announced her retirement on Twitter.
I just don't want to see you get hurt.
You are so full of...
She said that acting was something she no longer loved doing and decided to stop for that reason. A combination of substance use disorder and low self-esteem was behind her decision, but stepping back from the limelight didn't seem to make things better, unfortunately.
I was serious, but I was also on drugs.
Following this, she would make headlines for the wrong reasons. However, Bynes eventually, with the support of her parents, sought professional treatment and enrolled in fashion school.
I've been going to school lately, fashion school, FITM. and I love it. I've learned how to sew, I make patterns, and I want to start a clothing line.
As of 2022, she seems to be in a much better place. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin may have become the poster boy for burnt-out child stars, but really, who can blame him?
I'm not afraid anymore! I said I'm not afraid anymore!
He began his career at a very young age, and the release of Home Alone saw him skyrocket to fame in the 1990s. By 14, he'd had enough. In pursuit of a normal life, the actor left Hollywood and enrolled in high school instead.
It just all happened, and I didn't even think. I thought this is life, I guess. Isn't this normal?
The years following his retirement were clouded by family tragedy and a substance possession arrest. But nowadays, he seems to be doing all right. He relocated to Paris in 2013 and has been slowly returning to the limelight. In a 2018 interview, he said he lives a, quote, very rich, full, silly life, and he wouldn't have it any other way.
Did you have any say in whether or not you worked when you were young?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Like, it was, after a while, it became, like I said, a job, and it was, I never chose the projects. They were, like, my parents, essentially, chose them for me.